Hi, everybody. It's Jenny. Just coming to you with an update. I told you I would talk some more about some foods and do that for a little bit as you're all continuing on your diet journeys. And sounds like some of you are being really successful, and some of you are struggling as you go along. And I can relate to both of those. I've had successes, but I've had more failures than successes. The point is, you just pick up your bootstraps and keep going. Because if you give up, it just keeps getting worse. So much worse. In fact, when I think about it now, when I was 35 pounds heavier than I am now, I had plantar fasciitis in both of my feet. Like they were so pain, it hurt so much to walk on them. And I couldn't even I couldn't go when I was trying to go to the gym to start off my exercise and my weight loss program and all that. Like I couldn't do any of the cardio stuff because it hurt to put weight on my feet. I had to sit into the recumbent bike or the recumbent I always forget the name of it, elliptical, because I could press on it without pressing on my heels and the side of my feet. And it did still bother me and it still hurt a little bit, but it wasn't like walking on a treadmill. There's so many reasons why we need to keep the weight off. To keep physical aches and pains away, to give yourself more energy, for your health, your overall health, your cholesterol, your heart health, all of that. And I think a huge part of it is mental health. 100% I am happier when I am lighter. I really am. I, I just feel younger. I feel younger. There's no doubt about it that when I was 35 pounds heavier about 10 months ago, I felt about 10 years older than I am right now. And I was moving slower and I was in more pain and I was disgusted with myself and I wasn't happy with what I looked like, and it just permeated my whole life. And it was just hard to be happy. So, that being said, we want to stay on the plan. Now, as you know, I'm off the HCG plan right now, and my daughter's coming tomorrow, so I don't know how videos are going to go for a week. She'll be here for 8 days. So excited. Can't wait. She's coming from California. I'm going to be here, and we're going to do all wedding shopping and dress shopping and looking at the venue and all kinds of stuff, and visiting my other daughter down in vet school. And doing stuff with her because, of course, she'll be the maid of honor. And it's just going to be a great week of spending time together and doing things and just being around each other. And bless her heart, she like wanted to leave late and was even willing to do a red-eyed go back so that she could be here and watch a Browns game with me. I mean, she's going to watch two with me because tomorrow on Halloween, Cleveland Browns play the Steelers. But then we play the Bengals. Anyway, you don't care. Is there any football fans out there? It's a little bit of an obsession of mine. All right, so let's talk food. This is something that I got when I was on HCG, or was I on keto? I may have been on keto at the time. And I remember thinking, because sometimes I do a little cheating on HCG and I'll get some things I really shouldn't. But I justify it because the carb count is so low and the fat count is low. But I actually think I was on keto at the time and I thought, oh, this looks great. Let me show it to you first. They were like chips, because the one thing I miss more than anything when I'm dieting are, I just love dandy cheese curls. Oh, my ultimate favorite. Potato chips, tortilla chips. I mean, all that crunch. Pretzels. I love a crunch. I love a chip. I love snacks. Can have none of it, right? You can have none of it. So I came across this, and this was in Meijer's. Happened to be in the food aisle looking for something. I don't normally grocery shop at Meijer's, but a brand new one was recently built not far from my home, and it's massive and huge, and they have quite an extensive food section. And so I did notice that they have a decent amount of unusual different kind of diet things. There'll be paleo, not like a paleo section, but it's just sort of a diet food area. Okay, so this is called Uprising Superfood Chips, and the flavor is savory rye. Now, let me just tell you, rye bread is one of my favorite breads. I love rye bread, and I don't have it a lot because at some point I just found out it either had a lot of calories or a lot of carbs more than just regular breads. Can't remember. But in general, I don't have bread in the house. I try not to because it just doesn't agree with any diet that I'm on, so it's always a cheat. So at any rate, um, this, as you can see, right in the middle of the box, 2 net carbs per serving. I thought, all right, 2 net carbs per serving. This box was $7. $7, 4 servings in the box. Yeah. Um, that's not great. I must have been on keto because it has 170 calories. Now, the carbohydrates on here are 11, but the fiber is 9, which is where you get to the 2 net carbs. There are 6 grams of protein, believe it or not, but 11 grams of fat. So this is not going to be good for you, any of you on HCG. You can't have this. I must have been on, I think I'm almost positive I was on keto at the time. I mean, I know I was on keto. I wouldn't have gotten it with that much fat on HCG. So this is a serving that you get inside of it of chips. And so it felt substantial enough. You know, of course, it's only like half full. It's not like a lot. And they were brown. They're like brown, hard chips. Not that I care that much. I'm like, oh, they're chips. I was so excited. They're kind of flavorless. I'll be honest. It tasted like crunchy cardboard. I don't know how they cannot get any flavor in it. It seems like with all the artificial flavorings out there in the world, they could have done a better job. It certainly didn't taste like rye. Love rye. I didn't taste the rye. It kind of tasted like nothing. It was really sort of disappointing. I did eventually eat 2 of them. But I would have much rather, I think I had them with like a buffalo chicken dip kind of thing, so I could have, because I mean, I'm always eating vegetables with it because, you know, you can't have tortilla chips. So I thought, oh, I can have chips again with the buffalo chicken dip and be like a normal person who uses a chip to eat it, and as opposed to a piece of celery or a slice of a pepper. Um, I honestly enjoy the vegetables more. The vegetables had more flavor and, of course, are so much better for you. So this is a mess. You know what? I think that there's going to be a pattern on this video that every time I show you another food that I try, it's going to be a mess. Our mission: reinvent the high carb staple foods and make them accessible to we the people. All right. Distributed by Uprising Foods. It's from Detroit, Michigan. That's probably why it doesn't taste good. I'm just kidding. It's just a rival. Cleveland, Detroit, we're by each other. All right, it says it's made without, just so you know, if you want to try it, like, it's not the end of the world. I still have 2 packs left, and yeah, it was about 4 months ago that I was doing keto, although I'm kind of trying to start back into it again. It's just hard. I'm not going to be able to eat these for a little bit until I start getting to that point where you would almost eat crunchy cardboard because you'll eat anything because you just want food. Made without grain, without dairy, without soy, without corn, and without rice. So if you're allergic to any of those things, then this might be a good thing for you to pick up. All right. There are 10 ingredients listed on here. Almonds, psyllium husk, flaxseed, egg whites, apple cider vinegar, MCT oil, olive oil, sea salt, water, and baking powder. It sounds very healthy. I can't argue with that. I really can't argue with that. This is really a great thing if you are on keto in terms of it doesn't have all those preservatives. It doesn't have all that bad stuff. Actually, that's what's listed on the side as the ingredients. But if I look at the ingredient list, there's more stuff in there. Cornstarch, garlic spice, onion powder, olive oil, horseradish powder, caraway seed. But those are down at the bottom of the list. So everything that I listed before were the first ingredients, which we know are the most common ones. There is also sodium bicarbonate. I don't know what that is. Oh, this is all in parentheses after baking powder. So it's all the ingredients that are included in baking powder. All right. Sorry that I'm reading the box, but I thought I'd give you as much information as possible because it is paleo friendly, keto friendly, and MCT oil boosted. Expensive, people. $7 for 4 of these little bags. That's a lot. It's a lot of money. But if you need a crunch, it gives you the crunch. It's a hard crunch. But it's great for a dip. And if you have some sort of dip and you're on keto, I would say if you need something, go ahead and try for it. Give it a shot. Uprising. Superfood chips. Uprising Superfood Chips. New taste bud approved. Well, yeah. It's not bad like the salad dressing in the last video, which is now down the drain in the glass bottles in the recycling. It's a waste of our environment too, that glass bottle. It's not bad like that, definitely. I am going to eat these other two. I just really felt like it would have a little bit more flavor. But you know what? I'll be honest with you. If it had a lot of flavor and it really felt like rye, I'd be in the poorhouse because I'd probably be buying so many of these and then hating myself for it and eating more of them than I really should. There are 170 calories in one of those bags, so you shouldn't eat 2 and 3 of the bags. You should have just one. So when I want a little crunch, I'll go ahead and do it. And I'll just make sure I have extra spicy buffalo chicken dip to kind of add extra flavorings along with the crunch, and then I think I'll be okay with it. So this isn't okay. For the value of the money, that's where I kind of hesitate. And the flavors, all right, not bad, just not good, but crunchy. And if you need the crunch, you can get it in this. All right, that's all I have for today. I'll come with you another day with another update. I do have to get shopping and I have to get to Aldi's, which shockingly Aldi's has a lot of diet-friendly, keto-friendly foods. And I'll come to you with another video the next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Good luck on your diet journey. Keep me up to date. Bye.